Hello, I'm Captain Brian Nanavaty. I work for the Dolan Consulting Group out of Raleigh, North Carolina, and they have asked me to put together this short session on advice for police families, especially spouses, partners, significant others. That is the one group of people that we tend to forget during our law enforcement journey or our public safety journey, regardless of what agency we're with. It doesn't tend to be a focus of agencies. Agencies tend to spend most of their time preparing the recruit or the veteran officer for dealing with tactical situations. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Certainly, the number one thing that we need to do is survive tactical encounters or threats to us during the course of our career. What we don't do during the course of our careers is spend enough time preparing the family. You didn't sign up for this. This is a damaging career, and I'm not going to beat around the bush or lie to you. I spent 33 years working in a major urban environment. A lot of times in uniform on the street. I worked nights a lot too. I saw a lot of things in my career. Some of those things are still with me today. I see them in night fears and nightmares. I see them in broad daylight. I see them when I look at people. I see them when I drive through certain neighborhoods where things happened. Now, does it keep me from being healthy? No. Why? Because I practice healthy practices. I have my whole life. And luckily, my wife is a healthy person, and we do a lot of things together. You're going to see, in some cases, some changes in that person you love. What do I mean by changes? Well, think of the boiling frog theory, for one. If you put a frog in boiling water, they're going to die. But if you put a frog in lukewarm water and you turn it up a notch at a time, they're going to be swimming, doing the backstroke until eventually the temperature gets so high that they die too. But that's the difference in that theory. And what you're going to see in your partner is you're not going to see them in the boiling hot water. You're going to see that temperature ratcheted up a little at a time. And they're not going to see the changes, but you will. One of the things we do, even if we actually do some type of spousal training or family training in our police academies, is we tend to focus on what? We tend to focus on, what you need to do to support your spouse or your partner, and that's fine, but we don't give you resources typically on what to do when you start recognizing signs or tell you what signs to look for. And because your partner isn't going to recognize those signs because they're in that lukewarm water doing the backstroke and you're recognizing them, you may be at a loss at how to deal with it. But you need to address real issues. You need to do long-term training on how to create that support system at home. You need to do partnership training between the employee and their partners at home on what to look for, as I addressed earlier. How to support them, but also what to look for and how to deal with those yellow and red flags that you might see.